Hello. How's it going? Happy Saturday, everyone. It's, 10 o'clock? I'm always on late. It's kind of like the free time I have, so I thought I would jump on. I have like a few things I've been meaning to jump on and talk about, so I don't know if anyone will join, but this will be saved to watch later. First of all, I recently posted about Zendocrine. That was earlier today. So Zendocrine, basically we have New Year's coming up, right? So we had Christmas, so we had all the junk and lots of good food, but weighs our body down, as well as alcohol. So it's obviously a time of celebration, and same with New Year's, which is coming up. So with New Year's coming up, we'll obviously be partaking whether we go out or not. Some of us may not, but this is still applicable and beneficial. But we tend to have too many drinks, and Zendocrine is really great to help you with that hangover, which is super interesting because it is a detoxification blend. So first purpose of Zendocrine, it's basically going to help promote healthy kidney and liver function and support with organ cleansing. So if you're doing a cleanse or you want to do kind of a detox, this is a really great product. There's a couple options for the Zendocrine product, and I'll explain those in a second. But so if you don't drink, it's still applicable in a different way. But my post earlier was directed more towards New Year's, so it's going to be helpful for that next morning when you're not feeling that great, and help kind of get rid of any unwanted substances. So the blend in Zendocrine is rosemary, cilantro, juniper berry, tangerine, and geranium. So all of those things are going to help support our body, and it's going to help support the filtering systems of the body, so the kidney and liver function. So that is why that is so wonderful. So there are a couple options. I do not have the complex supplement, but there is a complex version of Zendocrine, and it is a whole food extract and enzyme, and it's going to be supporting and aiding your body so during that cleanse. So Zendocrine oil, so we got this little 15 ml, all those oils I just listed off. So you get 250 drops in this bottle, which is awesome, and it actually tastes really good. So it's kind of a weird blend, right? You don't think it's going to taste good. My husband actually, I started making, if you've seen my recent Instagram story, these little veg capsules, and I put a few things in there, but Zendocrine was one of them. And they usually, if you put them in the freezer, it's going to help not let the oil seep out or burn through that veg capsule, soak through that. It's going to help preserve that. But he tasted the Zendocrine like on the outside of the veg capsule from me freezing it, just from a drop I missed or something. And I know that just because I know the smell of it. And he was like, well, whatever you just gave me, it tastes really good actually. And then I had him smell it, and he's like, yep. So I was like, yeah, it's great, just drop in your water. So I've done that. Just put a couple drops in my water. You can do that a few times a day, especially if you're going through a detox. Hi, Bree. So that's a really easy way to get Zendocrine in your body. I know some of us are nervous about intaking oil internally, but some things I like to remind people are, this is all plants. So again, I listed off earlier, but rosemary, cilantro, juniper berry, tangerine, and geranium is all in this bottle. And so those are all plants. It's all oil distilled from plants, nothing else. And so just think about the other things that you do ingest. Okay, can you see me again? Sorry, I paused. Okay, I hope it doesn't lose connection again. Yeah, I'm not moving it, it's in the same spot, but so anyways, so what I was saying is, this is all oils from plants, and sometimes we are nervous about taking internally, but there are so many benefits to it. So we don't think twice about other things that we do ingest, or chemicals, preservatives, things in our food we don't know, food coloring. I mean, there's so many bad things, so many harmful things. So really think twice about taking internally, look into it, and know that if you have not, ease into it. So I take a lot internally. So these veg capsules I made are a blend of many different oils, which included Zendocrine daily. But I think I did like 10 in one capsule and maybe 15 in another. And so I take one of each once a day, sometimes two. So I take like almost 20 drops of essential oil internally a day, because I do lemon and water or orange or something like that. So that is Zendocrine, the 15 ml oil. So if you are on the go and you just want an easier delivery method, they actually make a soft gel of it. So there are 2 drops of the Zendocrine oil in one of these soft gels. So it's basically just a little soft gel here. So I actually put these in a little pouch and take them with me, and so those and Copaiba kind of go with me everywhere. So really, really great. So again, back to like the New Year's thing, because it's supporting your liver and kidney function. If you're having too many drinks, this is a really great one to either drop in your water the next day or take it internally. So those are awesome. There's also the complex version that you can pick up. That's that whole food complex. So with that said, I was gonna actually show you how to make a roller as well, because a lot of people are new to how to do that and sometimes don't realize how easy it is. So because I talked about Zendocrine, I've lightly touched about Slim and Sassy too, which is a metabolic blend. Both of these are really good for hangovers, so they're also really great for detox and supporting your metabolism. So I'm going to make a roller of that real quick to show you. So basically like a hangover roller. I made this for someone before. So in a 10 ml roller that you can pick up on Amazon, if you don't know where to get these, I have a link to my favorite oil products. Really inexpensive, super easy to buy. I'm gonna have a good source I like to get them from, because I've had some bad luck with some rollers. So in this 10 ml, I'm going to go ahead. I know that about 20 drops is good for my age. If you have kiddos or babies, you want to do less. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll kind of go closer. So I'm going to drop 10 of each, if I can do this. 9, 10-ish. Doesn't have to be exact. You don't have to go crazy. And if you drop one extra one, it's not a big deal. And then I'm doing my Slim and Sassy, so I'm just doing 10 drops here. 2, 3, 4. So that is all the essential oil I have in this roller. So this is going to be used topically. I have fractionated coconut oil. I like to keep it in a pump bottle because it's way easier to actually make rollers and then just do on the go, drop a couple drops of essential oil in my hand and pump some of this. So I usually can just fit the little pump right into the top and fill to the rim, not to the top of the rim, but kind of that hip part of your roller. And then you're gonna take your roller top, gently place it on there. Now, you do not want to put pressure on this roller. I've done that and spilled precious oil all over my purse, a lot of other places. So you want to get this tool. This one's from Amazon, so I have that on my Amazon link as well, but you can pick these up on your Doterra cart. So if you're placing an order, just add it to it. So this large hole here is to press the roller on, and this is meant to take off. So basically just go ahead and do this. I can't do it without setting it down, so you gotta wiggle it, hopefully, and then it goes on nice and snug. So I mix it up, test it out, like to make sure it's rolling on good, and it's good to go. So that is my little pre-New Year's roller. I like for ad hoc labels, let me see if I might I like to use washi tape. So it isn't the best for oil proof, but it's super easy, and making oils, using oils should be easy, or else then you don't use them. So I just made a little washi tape label and I slap it on. So when it gets oil on it, it does rub off, but you can put clear tape over it if you want, but it's not a big deal. You kind of, if you're using it enough, it doesn't have to be super nice. You can always touch base with me if you're looking for different labels. I missed the beginning of your live. What kind of rollerball are you making? So I just made a hangover roller for the sake of New Year's coming up. So I was talking about Zendocrine, and that was on my post earlier today, how that is supportive of if you've had too many drinks, and also for detoxing and cleansing the body and doing things like that. So I'll also save this on my Facebook. I usually post my lives on my Facebook page, so that way they're saved. And I'm trying to do the YouTube channel thing, which I have a YouTube channel with like 1 viewer, and they actually like talked smack on there. So I just left it because I'm like, I have a viewer. That's awesome. So once I figure out how to like actually upload videos, I'll have them there. I've got a few, but it keeps airing out on me. So anyways, with that said, I was going to also show you, I have a spray. So I'm going to make a diaper rash spray for my son. These are other things that you could pick up on Amazon, super inexpensive. This is a 30 ml, and there's different sizes, so you can have small or large. For my son, I have 4 different oils I'm going to use for diaper rash. I've used this from the beginning. I started using oils on him when he was 1 month. So dilution changes, but I'm using the same oils I used in the beginning. So I am using lavender, super soothing for the skin, and melaleuca, which is very cleansing, antiseptic, so going to help with that, any infection, and then myrrh, which is also very soothing and relieving, and Roman chamomile has that same soothing effect. So I'm not going to go into super detail on all of these, but awesome ones for my kiddo. So and I'm trying to early potty train him, because I'm like, dude, if you want diaper rash, there's one way to solve it. But he's 16 months, so we're working on it. But I actually did manage to catch some stuff in there, but it was kind of lead. So hey, you can't start too early, right? So I have 4 oils and a 30 ml. This is 3 times the size of my roller earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and just do about 3 drops of each of these oils. So just keeping it kind of small. He is younger, but probably add a few more. But I like to start small, especially with the little ones, just see how they are. If it's enough for them, if it's not enough, add some more, but that fractionated coconut oil too will be great for soothing too. You can use vitamin E oil, or I can never say it, is it jojoba oil? I don't know. So you can try different ones as well. I think some people like almond oil too. Alright, so I got my essential oil in my little spray for him, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add fractionated coconut oil. When I spray this on his little tush, I rub it in a little bit, but I do not wipe it off. So after you've cleaned up the dirty diaper, then you will spray this onto the affected area, kind of massage in, and then go ahead and leave it on, put the diaper on. What I really like is that with that applied, the next dirty diaper comes off so easy. So just a FYI. And I use my little washi tape label because it's super easy. You can do other stuff. You can put the bottle cap sticker. So if you've gotten the bottle cap stickers with your kit or anything like that, you can add them to your bottle, whatever you'd like. I already know I write down my recipes separate, so I don't need to know exactly what's in it because I already know, but it's a great way. So let's see here. What else? The other thing I was going to talk about was on last week. I was kind of off the map because I was dealing with a lot of anxiety actually. So kind of on a non-oil related, always know that you should give yourself some buffer room in life. So if you know me, I kind of go like all or nothing, and I don't give myself a lot of room in between things, and I love it. I love staying busy. I love helping people. So I just kind of don't really give myself enough buffer room, and so that happened to me, and I started to have some major anxiety. like really bad, and I was super worried, and I went to my oils nonstop, and I tried different things every time. So I wanted to share with you what I used, because they're kind of like my lifeline. So on that personal level, if you do not give yourself buffer room, do that. Give yourself some self-care time, and make sure that it's okay just to shut your phone off, and not have to be connected. So just be connected to yourself. So if you haven't heard of balance, speaking of balance, it is wonderful. It is a grounding blend, and it is going to help calm and harmonize you. It is going to be kind of that warm, woody smell. I like it because it's really subtle. So I don't have the blend memorized, so I have to read it to you. So it has spruce, hoewood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and so those are all blended in here, and it smells so good. I'm diffusing it right now. So if you have a lot of anxious feelings, that's going to be super supportive of that. And great one for kids too. It's gentle. So my friend Laura likes to make this one with, I think she does wild orange, and maybe, I think there was one other. I know it's wild orange and balance. So for her kiddos, and she calls it the tantrum tamer. So you can go follow her as well. And so you can diffuse that. I literally was just dropping it on myself neat. So I put some drops on my heart, I put it in my palm, inhaled. I had my diffuser going with balance as well as the lavender. Just the lavender's amazing. If you don't like lavender, you haven't smelled Doterra's lavender. So I had those going, and I also put both drops of that on my pillow. So at night, or when I was laying down just resting, I could smell that as well. The other ones I kind of went back and forth. So Magnolia is one of the newer oils. It comes in a 10 ml touch. It does not come in a undiluted oil form. So Magnolia is really, it's a subtle floral. So if you're not a huge floral person, then you should check it out. I love it. I love it, love it. So sometimes oils work better with other people, and I find that I really find positive impact off this one. So I brought this with me. I actually went to a counselor and brought this with me and used this throughout our session. So awesome oil. The other one, I kind of go back and forth, balance and peace. So peace is the reassuring blend, and this has ylang ylang in it. It also has vetiver, lavender, frankincense, and clary sage. So you got kind of that it's gonna have the equally grounding, but then it's also going to have some hormonal balance with that clary sage. So another great one for that. So if you've got anxiety or just kind of any overwhelming feelings, those are great ones to lean on. So if you have any questions, let me know. I think that's it for some of the topics I want to talk about today. I have too much I want to talk about. I am having a class New Year's Eve day, so I know we don't like to be out in the evening. I did not want to be out on the roads in the evening, and nor do I want anyone else. So I'm having a little class here at my house. It is an open invitation, but that invite is on Facebook with no address. So if you are interested in coming to an Essential Oil 101 class, along with the option to make and take. So I like to offer that to anyone because you can have the option to either make an oil or not if you just want to come and learn. So if you're new to oils, you aren't looking or want to necessarily throw in $100, $200 on oils when you don't even know how powerful and amazing they are. So what better way to go ahead and try them out, see the effect, see how effective that is, and then you experience that little oil miracle. So if you are thinking about coming, I was just going to share what we're going to make. So we are going to make a little all-purpose cleaner. So I have some spray bottles. I have limited amounts, so just let me know if you are coming and I'll reserve you one. So we are going to use On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, along with an option to add lemon or On Guard or Melaleuca to that bottle. So really, really great for cleaning multiple surfaces. So I use it anywhere from countertops, shower, floors, it doesn't matter. And it smells amazing. So I'll be having those, as well as I have some rollers here that I have pre-labeled, and we have Joyful. So we'll have an uplifting blend here to support a joyful mood. An immunity roller. So this is going to be our Flume, if you've heard that. So it's going to be kind of your immunity balm, so when you get sick. And then also Stress Less. So something to help with stress. So I will have those available to make and take. If there's any others that you're interested in, just shoot me a message and let me know. So that is what I'm going to be doing New Year's Eve. Oh, and we're going to make an essential oil cocktail. So I haven't quite figured out. I think I'm going to do vodka, LaCroix, and then drops of a citrus oil, to be determined. So I'm up for suggestions, but I might make it where you can kind of customize what citrus oil goes in there, but that's what I'm thinking. I think that would be good, like a little daytime cocktail while we are making our stuff and listening about all the good stuff. So that is about it. Thank you for anyone that logged in, joined, or anyone that watches afterwards. I love sharing this stuff, and I definitely love getting on here and sharing any of my knowledge with you. If you are interested and want to learn more, I have lots of classes that are posted on my Facebook page, so you can go like my Your Essential Health Facebook page. I think it is actually, what's the link? I don't have it on me. I'll post it after this. I'll post what that is in case you can't find it by Your Essential Health. So you can go ahead and follow me there. I save these videos on there as well. But otherwise, I hope you all have a safe New Year's. Stay in, stay off the roads, and enjoy a glass of champagne as we ring in 2019. So excited for this next year. Lots of fun stuff. So have a nice day. Pressing end is always the worst. See you guys.